Welcome viewers to another 5 Foot Life movie. March 2023 and the weather had not been kind, so we decided to ditch the boots in favour of lycra and seek out some sunshine. It was an eventful trip, if you could say that a 5.5-hour flight delay, getting lost in the mountains and being singled out for a drug swab constitutes an adventure.
What can I say? I look like a dude.
Maybe I should ditch the ageing hippie look. Our destination, Tenerife. And our mission, to ride to the highest point beneath the enormous volcanic Mount Teide.
Really nice apartment. There's Dave. And we've just picked our bikes up. There's Dave's bike.
And here's mine.
That's a heavy bike. So, it's bad, isn't it? That's all I could get. We're just going to have a bit of a snack. Are you going to get yourself a snack, Dave? I've got some nuts here.
Haribo, if you're listening, I like the Star Mix.
I've gone for the healthy option. Dave's gone with a Haribo. We'll let you know how that pans out. Let's go!
After a 40-mile test ride, it was time to give it a go. Would we be able to haul those bikes up Mount Teide?
Well, just past the sign which said Teide 47, saying there's some numbers.
Our ride would take us from sea level at Las Americas to a height of roughly 7,750 feet, a total ascent of 9,065 feet, 99% of it uphill at an average gradient of around 5%, with the odd steeper sections, and it was an out and back route which climbs for about 52 kilometres constantly to the summit.
Little village, La Camella. We arrive at Arona. Is that all around your mouth? Thought you were onto almonds and fresh fruit and yogurts and stuff. What are you eating there?
Well, yeah, you can cut this out though, can't you?
Vilaflor is a welcome and bicycle-friendly cafe, which is only too welcome after climbing constantly for around 15 miles. But the next 15 miles was going to feel quite a bit tougher.
Yes, thank you.
It's on the way. Forest now. Teide 25.
At this point, which is a col at around 2,300 metres, most of the cyclists congratulated each other and descended. If you want to reach the highest point, there is another 10 miles of riding
There
to
it
do.
is.
And if you miss this out, you'll miss the most spectacular views of Teide, and for me the whole point of all the hard work. So dig in, you won't regret what follows.
Just look at this. like a copper sulfate in the rock. And there's Teide. A long way to cycle. Over 2,100 metres all the way from sea level.
Amazing. I love the desert. I love the desert.
4 miles left.
4 miles to go.
How's that feeling? 4 miles to go.
Absolutely fine if my knees didn't ache. Other than my knees, great. You got some Haribo, please?
No, you're on a healthy diet,
Give me
so
the Haribo.
you're on almonds and blueberries.
The blueberries. Give me the Haribo. Give me the Haribo.
You want Haribo now?
I want Haribo.
I put some almonds. You don't want the few almonds that I've got. No, you want Haribo now. This is the top, just all over the highest point.
Hello there.
What do you want? A medal?
He may not have been impressed, but we did receive some congratulations from a lovely German lady.
Well, welcome to Eurosport. I'm just going to see if we can get a few words with the legend, which is 5 Foot Life. Have you got a few words for us, a few words for the fans, having just done LTD?
I've got to be honest, I was a bit knackered, but these views are worth it. Absolutely. Yeah. The cruel thing is that it's not all going to be down. We've got another climb to do before going 50 kilometres back down to the start.
Do you think you?
It's amazing.
Do you think you passed? Can I ask? How was it going past Annemiek on your way up?
I can't claim to be faster than Annemiek.
Right. Okay. Well done, the 5 Foot Life.
Thank you. Thank you.
Trying to feed the lizards.
I'm trying to feed the lizard, yeah.
There he is over there.
Flies for him. I want to feed the lizard. Ah, there's a fly on my leg. No. It's too quick for me. He would eat it out of my hand, I'm sure.
And there's the summit. Pretty awesome.
Look, he's eating. See him eating?
He's eating something. What, something?
Mount Teide.
We're going to pause the cycling here just for a few moments. The scenery was so lovely here that we subsequently took a bus to the area to have a look around.
Amazing to think we cycled through all of that just a few days ago.
For €12 you can take as many buses as you like anywhere on this island within 24 hours. So we hiked up a summit overlooking Teide.
This is why I love the desert. Just look at those colours. It's fascinating, it really is. It is just so beautiful. So different, I'm not used to this landscape.
And I got to feed the lizards, with an unexpected result.
There's 3 of them, there's loads of them. There's loads of them. Scrapping all the food.
And then they swiftly disappeared, and we realised afterwards why. Enter the southern grey shrike, which we realised afterwards was probably attracted by the lizards. Apparently they are affectionately nicknamed the butcher bird, due to their clever tactic of impaling their prey on a spike such as a thorn and using it to feed on their prey. Thank goodness the lizards escaped. It was almost feeding out of my hand. I realise now that it was probably more interested in my fingers than the oat bar I was holding. It must have been like waving one of Ian Tupman's bacon butties under the nose of two hungry cyclists. But let's get back to our ride.
There you go. Having made it.
But we're still not done with Teide. A couple of days later, after an ambitious attempt to ride around Tenerife in a day, we decided to do a recovery ride to the east of the island. However, the weather wasn't as good in that direction, so we decided to climb Teide again, using a different route this time. It was a tougher climb than the first time, but we were a little fitter, and this time the scenery was even better. Join us for Teide Round 2, a circular route during which we visited the lovely San Miguel and returning above the clouds along a road cutting through the black volcanic lava. Spectacular.
There's Sue's machine. It's like something out the Dark Ages. My BMC. Not much better, to be honest.
That bird, it's a kestrel. Hola.
Still on our easterly route, and shortly after passing this gorge en route to Granadilla, we turned around and headed back west to avoid bad weather. Before reaching San Miguel, we turned right and headed up towards Vilaflor.
Halfway to Vilaflor.
This road was much quieter than our previous route to Teide, and a beautiful ride. However, the gradient was significantly steeper, often between 9 to 13%. From Vilaflor, we planned to repeat our previous route to Teide, but then continue north, riding through a vast area of black lava, which had flowed down across the road during the last eruption.
We just had to stop here. As there's a cloud inversion. See you later. Bye-bye.
Meet Morris, a really pleasant chap we met on the col. We had a good old natter and he very kindly took some photos for us. I've put a link to his channel in the description below. There are some epic bike climbs on there. Thanks for the photos, Morris. Of course, a cloud inversion inevitably meant that we had to descend through that cloud to return to sea level. With only a gilet for warmth, we descended for 18 miles at 30 miles an hour and with freezing hands had to pause in a cafe halfway down to thaw out our frozen, stiff little fingers. Back in Las Americas though, it was baking hot again. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of Mount Teide. If so, please show your appreciation by giving it the thumbs up. This was not our only adventure here. If you want to see my first ever experience of defeat on a bike, watch this space. Thanks for watching and see you all again soon.
Apple strudel. It's a shrike! Let it!